Well, hey there, you guys. Shaun Allen here. I am, as you can probably guess, from the video stream because it's starting. Anyways, I will be starting up this live chat in just a moment because, once again, I'm getting myself set up. Got some really interesting things to talk about today. And other things as well. Let's see here. All right, so here we go. Enjoy. I'm probably going to look like a mess in just a second. Here we go. What's up, people? How's it going, everybody? Shaun Allen here. My voice sounds like a disaster. Yes, I caught a little bug over the weekend, so I'll probably be doing a lot of clearing my throat today. So if I sound a little raspy today, I apologize. Let me see if that will clear things up with the camera. That looks a little better. I'm watching the playback to see if maybe that helps with the hoping that this clears up. But welcome to the live chat, everybody. I apologize that my voice sounds bad. Like I said, my caught a little bug over the weekend. Actually, it was on Friday when I caught this thing, and it's a little bit worse today than I thought. And yeah, I got to talk today too. So how about that? So here's the deal. You guys like these live chats so much that I decided to start off by basically saying that we're going to do a live chat every day for each weekday, Monday through Friday, from 8 to like maybe 9:30. Today it's only going to be about, I don't know, an hour, maybe less, depending on how much my throat can handle this. So we will see about how long I can handle this, and hopefully by tomorrow I will definitely be feeling a little bit better and up to doing a longer live chat. So anyways, hey Henry, how's it going? So yeah, new norm now. Also, this is going to be for the next 2 weeks now for this live chat. When my classes start up, which is like the 29th of August, I won't be able to do a live podcast, a live chat on Mondays and Tuesdays. So it's going to be going from Wednesdays to Fridays. After that point, it might be later, maybe probably 9 o'clock, depending on how late I can do a live chat. So we will see if, again, I can continue doing a live stream. That'd be kind of like my own way of trying to keep up with a daily upload. And yeah, so let's keep on going and just chat. Hey, John, thanks. Yeah, my voice is a little off. I literally, I was probably twice today. I rose up again from the grave twice today. In other words, I was sleeping a lot today. Ugh. So my nose is just a little bit stuffed up, and you can tell from the scratches in my voice. It's just a nightmare sometimes. I think this is the worst today. By tomorrow, it should be clearing up. I usually handle these colds like very quickly. They last for maybe a couple of days and then they're gone. There was one time, my community college, where I got really sick, and a couple semesters ago, I got really sick and I had this really nasty headache for like 3 whole days, and I was in bed for like probably a week. I don't think I had to miss. I could not miss classes during that time period because we were getting close to finals. So I had to go to class super sick and super ill. And yeah, driving like in that condition was probably not the best choice, but I had to. So yeah, it wasn't fun times, and I wasn't throwing up or anything, but man, I was just out of it for a week, and I was just glad to be able to finally get rid of this bug. So yeah, anyways, so we got some really interesting things to talk about. over the weekend on Saturday, unfortunately, we lost R2D2 actor Kenny Baker. You guys don't know who Kenny Baker is. He was, again, the actor that did the R2D2 character in the Star Wars series, and that was sad. It wasn't. It was kind of a shock to me because he was 82, I believe, and I don't know if he was in The Force Awakens. I think by that point they start using the remote control R2D2s. I highly doubt he was in the film, but if he was, then that would have been interesting. But yeah, he was the original R2D2 character. So cherish your R2D2 units because we no longer have the actor Kenny Baker. Have you guys heard about the news about this new parking structure that's being built by Disney over at Disney Parks? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a massive building. I've been looking over the pictures and just looking at the size of how big this thing is going to be. It's going to be insane. And here's what I think is going to happen with the whole status of what's going to happen with Disneyland. Build this thing. If you guys don't follow anything involving Universal Studios Hollywood, they recently built a brand new parking structure for their theme park and also for City Walk, because they built the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and they knew that a lot of fans and a lot of people were going to want to go and experience this land, right? So they had to build this brand new parking structure. I think it's the ET parking structure. And during that same time period, they also built this bridge that crosses, I forget what the streets are, but it's next to the subway station for Metro, and it goes all the way across to the other side of the street to where Universal Studios Hollywood is. And people can board the tram that takes them up the hill into City Walk. It's basically a safer way to get pedestrians from the subway station to Universal Studios property. Disney is doing the exact same thing, because with the construction of Star Wars Land, they know that there's going to be a huge onpour of fans and people that want to experience Star Wars Land. So they know that they're going to have to make more parking space. And so what they're going to do is they're building a whole new parking structure. I think it's for the Lion King. And there's also going to be not a land bridge, but another bridge that goes across Harbor Boulevard into the Disney parks. And from what I've also read, they're planning on demolishing the backlot area for Hollywood Land, from what I'm also hearing, which is, we've expected that for a while, because the Monsters, Inc. ride isn't as popular as it is, as it was back in the beginning, because they haven't really done any updates to it in terms of Monsters, Inc., the sequel, the Monsters University. Like, they haven't put in any other characters or anything. It's just based off of the first film, which was a number of years ago after, I think it was released after Toy Story 2. And so, anyways, the ride isn't doing as successful anymore. And there's another building right next to it off to the left of Monsters, Inc. that is basically empty right now. It used to be the area where you can play in the snow with Olaf. I have it in my Frozen Forever Part 2, I think. It might be Part 3. And, yeah, no, it was Part 2. And, excuse me. Anyways, what's going to happen is that they're planning on taking out those attractions. And from what I've also heard, they may be expanding Disney California Adventure and going beyond that point. You see, what's going to happen is that once this parking structure is open, they may not be using the Toy Story parking lot. That's what the rumors are going to be, right? Because they're building this brand new parking structure, and I think it's going to be a little bit, a little bit of an overkill if they keep the Toy Story parking structure, because that's including the Mickey and Friends parking structure, the Chippendale and Pinocchio parking lot, this brand new parking structure, and the the Toy Story parking lot. That's like 4 places to park. And for me personally, I don't really see them keeping the Toy Story parking lot because it's just going to be so many people, and plus it's going to get so crowded if they have that much parking. And my guess is that they don't want to have so many people in Disneyland. And some people are wondering if they're going to keep the Toy Story parking structure or parking lot. Personally, if I was the one in charge, I would build the parking. I'm pretty sure they've announced how many parking places they're going to make for this parking structure, but this thing's going to be massive, probably bigger than the Mickey and Friends parking structure. So what's going to happen is that there's going to be so many parking places in this new parking structure, way beyond the number of parking places in the Toy Story lot. And they should get rid of the Toy Story parking lot and reserve that for the Anaheim Convention Center. The reason I say that is because when I was at VidCon this year over in Anaheim, they allowed guests to park in the Toy Story parking lot for VidCon because a part of the actually for the Anaheim Convention Center. And I don't remember exactly where you could park at VidCon. Like the only place that I parked for the first 2 days of VidCon was in the Toy Story parking lot. So my guess is that they should convert the Toy Story parking lot into the Anaheim Convention Center parking lot because that's how they should do it. So, yeah. Am I interested in seeing Pete's Dragon? Yes. I've been hearing a lot of good reviews on Pete's Dragon. I would love to be able to see it. So, yeah, at some point here, maybe if I'm feeling a little better, I might actually go out and see it. But yes, I haven't seen the original either, so I might have to see that one first. I don't even know if they have that on DVD anymore. But I would like to see, yeah, Pete's Dragon. Some people are wondering if they're going to make him furry when they bring back the Electrical Parade, because as you all know, there's a float of Pete's Dragon in the Electrical Parade. Some people are going to say, are they going to put fur on him? I just make his lights darker to represent his darker color. But I don't know. It's we'll see about that. Hey, no problem. Don't worry about it. Just hang out. Anyways, so yeah, we're definitely getting a new parking structure and this new bridge for pedestrians, because if you guys have been to Disneyland coming in from Harbor Boulevard and you see all the crowds of people coming in from the hotels, that's going to be totally eliminated by this new bridge that's coming in and dropping guests off. Now, another thing that people are also, or that a lot of people are considering, or Disney's considering, is that they're going to be taking out the whole bus area for where they drop off the guests, like the transport vehicles. And if they're doing that, that definitely means they're going to be getting rid of the Toy Story parking lot. So we will see, because, you know, with this new parking structure, there's going to be no need for another parking lot. So I don't know. We will see. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing what they have planned, because obviously if they're planning on getting rid of the Mike and Sully's to the Rescue attraction, this other that possibly means they're getting rid of the theater. A lot of people have been asking me, are they bringing back Muppet Vision 3D? And if they're planning on getting rid of the Mike and Sully to the Rescue attraction, this other studio backlot building, they're definitely going to be taking that out as well, the theater. So I don't think the Muppets will be coming back anytime soon, probably not even at all, because as you all know, it's being used for like a theater to see special previews. Recently, they did Pete's Dragon. When I was there, they had the Alice in the Looking Glass attraction, or the Alice in the last time I was at Disneyland, they had it showing an exclusive sneak peek for Alice Through the Looking Glass. And you know, if they're planning on getting both of these buildings, they're definitely going to be taking theater as well. Rocket Ice Spear. You know what? This is just me being lazy, you guys. My gosh. A Frozen ride. There are rumors we may be getting a Frozen ride. I don't know. There is something that I saw recently, or actually today, and I just don't know. I'm reading your comments now. Yeah. And you know what, to be honest with you, they should have something for the parking. Well, that's something else. So if you guys are coming in late, I apologize. My voice is a little cracked, and I was a little lazy, and yeah, this is a little uneven too, so this is gonna have to go. But yeah, so I wasn't really particularly up to doing anything today, really. But as you all know, if you guys saw my latest upload, I uploaded not the last and final video, but the Tiki Juju for the Adventureland Juju Quest series. The interactive series, I mean. There's going to be one more video that I meant to post today, but I never got around to because of, this. And that's probably going to be coming out tomorrow. And I'm also thinking of releasing a brand new episode of Mealtime at Disneyland. And just let you guys know, there is somebody here in the chat that knows about this, but don't release this information yet. But you guys have been requesting a particular restaurant for a very long time. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you probably have commented on this before, but there has been a constant request for this one particular restaurant for Mealtime at Disneyland. And I can definitely guarantee that there's going to be a video about this restaurant in September 2016. So, yeah, don't release any information. I know there's actually one person here that knows where we're going because I'm meeting up with this family. I'm not going to say a whole lot, but if you guys know what place I'm talking about, then keep it to yourself because I want to leave that at the end when this video is released. Hopefully it's going to be good. But it's a highly requested video that I've gotten for a while, and I think you guys will be really excited about that one. And I don't know, will that basically mean that my Mealtime at Disneyland series will be over? No, not necessarily, because yeah. You know where I'm going? No. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to Disneyland. That's where I'm going. But what restaurant? Okay, so oh gosh, that was bad. Sorry about that. I have been rocking the water lately. Man, this is bad. So anyways, I'm trying to think what else can I talk about. Oh, there's something else I was going to talk about. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, so I will be checking the P.O. box tomorrow. Yay. I usually check it once a week. I might be checking it on Monday next week to see what viewership mail that I've got. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes, that is me. So let's see here. There was something else I was going to talk about that with my sick, completely just brain dead right now. I'm a zombie, literally. So I should be in the Walking Dead attraction. So let's see here. You went to 5 years? Really? Wow. Nice. I'm going there since I was 2 years old. So anyways, oh goodness. So I talked about the parking structure. I talked about Kenny Baker. What else did I mention? There's something else too. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm looking through my list of events here because I meant to talk about something else. Videos of my recent trip to Disney, downtown Disney. I am currently oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. Okay, I just saw it on my Facebook page. Do you guys see this video of the boat? This video where Dopey fell off the boat from the Fantasmic. Yeah, it's crazy. I hope they said that he your mouth is sealed. Good, I saw that. So let's see here. So yeah, there's a video that's been circulating around Facebook and also on the internet that actor or Dopey, I should say, basically fell off the ship, not into the water, but into this lower. My gosh, my computer just completely is freaking out right now. I don't know why it's doing that. So yeah, it was basically it was circulating all over the place. I saw it like maybe before it went viral, which usually happens with me because I usually spot something that's going to go viral. So yeah, he fell off onto from the second level of the ship into the first level. I think he landed on Goofy, and they said that he was okay. But you ready for this? So after that incident, they took out the ship that was part of the show, and I'm like, look, I'm reading this, and I'm like, going, what? That's like one of the highlights of Fantasmic. If you guys have seen the videos from Fantasmic at Disneyland, they have the Mark Twain come out with all of the characters on top of the Mark Twain with their, whatever this you want to call it. But yeah, in the show Fantastic for Disney Hollywood Studios, they stopped using the ship. I'm like, what? That seems a little harsh. I'm like looking at this going, why would they do that? I mean, it was just a slip. I understand that, but you don't have to take out the entire ship slip, right? Maybe it's to investigate what was going on, but as of right now, they aren't using the ship. And my guess is that in order to replace that, they will have them on the stage, my guess, right? But man, it's ridiculous. I read that. I was like, I have the ship for that. It was a slip. It was an accident. And did the guy really meant to do that? No, he lost his footing. I mean, he's dopey for crying out loud. But thankfully, thankfully though, he's okay. They came out with some scratches and bruises, but yeah, that's scary. But thankfully, the Mark Twain doesn't have that sort of structure in terms of being able to slip off that far, because with the ship they use in the Fantastic Show in Disney Hollywood Studios, it's not the Mark Twain. They actually built a different ship for that. It's supposed to be the one that was used in Steamboat Willie, because if you look at the footage from Disney Hollywood Studios Fantasmic, he's in his black and white suit, and he's in the garb that he uses in the Steamboat Willie, which is, of course, one of Mickey Mouse's first cartoons. So yeah, excuse me for just 1 second. Sorry, there's a little bit of snot coming out. So yeah, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that was a bit scary for that experience, and I'm pretty sure that, at least I'm hoping the guy's okay. Anyways, well, your mom got it on film, really? Wow. So yeah, it was just crazy to see that. So, anyways, I don't know if that's really going to have any impact on the Fantasmic. Excuse me. I don't think it's going to have any impact on Fantasmic here in Disneyland, because our Mark Twain doesn't have the same structure as that ship does. But I highly doubt it, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to impact Fantastic. Well, Fantasmic will be impacted because they will have a smaller river, which, to be honest with you, I don't think we're really losing that much of the island, to be quite honest with you, because, yeah, they did shorten it a little bit, but not by a whole lot from what I can see from when I'm up on the parking structure. It doesn't look like we really lost a whole lot of the island, to be honest with you, and that much of the river. So we're still going to have a relatively long, river ride. Yeah, it might seem a little shorter, but I don't think it's going to be that shorter, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of people were saying that, oh, we're going to lose a whole chunk of the island. Not really, to be honest with you. But, we'll see. I mean, they took out Big Thunder Ranch, and that's obviously going to be gone, but I don't think it's really going to be that significant of a change in terms of the rivers of America. But, yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but every time when I go to the island, but whenever I see it from the parking structure, it just doesn't look like they really took out a whole lot. Like, there's still a section of the island that I thought they were going to take out, but it's still there. So, anyways, well, it doesn't look like the same island now, but wait until you see the results at the end. They still have the Fort Wilderness. That's still there. They didn't take that down, thankfully. My guess is that here's the question I have: will they reopen that to the guests? I would really like it if they actually started letting guests back into Fort Wilderness, because I don't know if you guys saw my video about the what was it? The old photos when I showed you guys my old trips to Disneyland using the photos. There is actually there was actually a couple of, I don't know if I actually took pictures in the Fort Wilderness, but I do actually remember going to Fort Wilderness. They used to have the guns up there. Yeah, to rush. Don't rush. Geez, you'll get a ticket. Fast and Furious. But yeah. Anyways, I hope they open up Fort Wilderness again, because you know that shouldn't be off limits anymore. They used to have like one section of the fort where you can look inside like a peep show and see like one of the commanders inside. Like I think it was like George Washington. No, it wasn't George Washington. It was somebody else. But we'll see. I think they should reopen up Fort Wilderness, because obviously there's been some like work done around the fort. So if they decide to open it back up, that would be awesome. I highly doubt that they'll be putting back the guns. Oh, a restaurant on the island. Oh, well, that would be cool, but where are they going to put the guests? They could put them inside Fort Wilderness, but I don't know. That'd be very difficult to put a restaurant there, because then they have to put in like, you know, a kitchen in there. They have to put in all sorts of things. I don't know if they'll do that, but if they did that, they'd probably have to remodel a small section of the island to accommodate, you know, transportation to and from the island for, you know, how to get their equipment over there. But I don't know. That would be very interesting to check out. So my views have gone down. Wow, a lot of people have left already. Am I really that boring? A churro stand, really? Yeah. Well, how about turkey legs? Yeah. Pretend like they're hunting in the wilderness, because it is Frontierland, right? I don't know. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's see. I'm watching the playback. Hope you guys don't take offense to that one. So yeah, and pirate drinks. Yes, the root beer, right? Oh yeah, because they converted that to Pirate's Lair, right? That would be funny, actually. That would be very, very cool if they did something like that. Maybe like turn it into Tortuga, you know? If you guys are big movie buff fans, you could definitely get my reference on that one, right? Rum? Oh, come on. They could do something like they do at Universal Studios Hollywood for butterbeer, but convert it into something else, right? Make it like a sarsaparilla type drink. And I don't know, maybe that's probably not a good idea, but that would be very funny or interesting though. But you got to really be careful with the alcohol references in Disneyland, because you don't. Disney is like one of the only places you can get alcohol in Disneyland is at the Club 33. But I also noticed that you can also get alcohol in Disney California Adventure, right? They actually have a lot more places to buy alcohol in Disney California Adventure than you can in Disneyland. So I don't know. Maybe that's because I remember when Disney parks opened, they really weren't that big on it. Well, they used to have a smoke shop in Main Street. If you guys remember that, yeah, they used to have like a little. They used to have a place where you could buy like Tabasco. What? Ugh, my sick brain. Tobacco and like cigarettes and cigars and stuff. Is that crazy? This is before people were like saying, "Oh, you know, smoking's bad for you." I've never smoked in my life, just saying. But I noticed that some YouTubers I used to watch didn't used to be a bra shop. Seriously? On Main Street? That's what they had? Yikes. Just imagine what that'd be like. Oh my gosh. I mean, with today's generation, that probably will get a lot of hits, right? Oh gosh. I can picture in my mind what it would look like and what they would sell. a lot of Little Mermaid stuff, I can tell you right off the bat. Let's keep this G-rated, okay? Come on, guys. There are actually places where people can actually smoke. There are places where they can do that. I know they do it in Tomorrowland. There's there's actually a place over in Grizzly Peak, right near the I think it's the Grizzly River Rapids, where they have this whole area where people can smoke. I remember one time I thought I smelled marijuana. Ugh, that was like the worst, and people were complaining about that one. You saw me in the Smosh video? Yay, good. I'm glad you guys saw that. I will be releasing my own version of my Smosh video as well. So, yeah, I was in a Smosh video. I mean, I wasn't like a guest star or anything like that, but I was actually at YouTube Space LA visiting with the Smosh squad, which was a lot of fun. And they did some really cool things. There were some things that they didn't really show in the video that were actually kind of funny, but I have some of it on camera, so I'll see if I can post that one soon. But here's the thing. I was thinking of originally posting it on here on the Disneyland video series. I'm thinking that this is more of a PG, maybe PG-13 type video. And so I don't really want to post that on the Disneyland video series YouTube channel, because I know that this channel is really specifically for, you know, a family-friendly type thing. So here's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on releasing it on my vlog series channel, which is my second channel, because I'd rather keep the PG-13 stuff off of this channel and post it somewhere else. And I think my vlog series channel, I mean, there wasn't any cussing or anything like that. I'm just saying that there were some things that they were doing that might seem a little like a parental advisory. So yes, I did talk about the parking structure. So if you want to watch the video, you have to watch it from the beginning, which will be out after I'm done with this live stream. And yes, I did talk about the new parking structure. So when I go to post my video for the Smosh Squad video for my channel, I will be posting it on the second channel, Shaun Allen Films, the vlog series. I always have the links to my other channels in the description box. I know I need to add that down below. And basically, that's where I'm going to be posting that video. So if you want to see the Smosh video that I did, you can go there to my second channel. It's not up yet, but it will be up hopefully within the next couple of days, because technically I wanted to wait for them to post their video, because I didn't want to release anything that wasn't supposed to be released until they were done with their video and posting it on YouTube. So I wanted to release it as like a fan's perspective of what happened. And there's a point in the video where I lost like the battery, so unfortunately I wasn't able to record the entire thing. Well, I got a good hunk of it, but right at the point when the camera stops recording, that's as much as it will go. And I will add a little insulator or something at the very end of the video, and you know, we'll continue from there. You got a Lego park, Funland. Wait a minute, is that like the name from Despicable Me? Super Silly Funland, right? Yeah. How many Legos do you have? Gosh, I remember talking about the lake. I will actually be posting a video with my Downtown Disney series, where I actually went into the Lego store there in Downtown Disney. And let me just say, just looking at all of the sets they've got, of all the different things that you can build with these Legos. Brought back so many memories, specifically stuff from the Star Wars stuff. But I can't wait for them to release that castle. I mean, that Disney castle. I would love to be able to do that one. That would be very cool. But it's so expensive, though. It's like $300, I think. So it's very unlikely. It's very unlikely that I'll be getting that one. But you know, magic happens sometimes. I was in the Smosh video. I was in it a lot. Yes, I was. That wasn't intentional, but they had like maybe 2 or 3 people with cameras everywhere for the Smosh video. So yeah, they were all they were all over the place. Plus, you can really tell it's me, because a lot of people wearing yellow or green. I don't really have that many stuff that's green, except for that octopus shirt I used to have, or I think it's in the wash. But I was wearing my purple VidCon shirt, and I think I saw one other person wearing the VidCon shirt as well. So yeah, you can tell it's me from the VidCon shirt. So yeah, definitely go and watch the Smosh video if you want to. It's on the second channel, and I think I had the link on my own. Again, well, yeah. If a long time for the castle, is that what you're talking about? I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. But yeah, anyway, so the Smosh thing was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to release that video soon, along with all the other stuff that I have planned as well. Give me 1 second. Oh, man. Let's see, how are we doing here? All right, we're doing great. So, just as a little recap for those of you who have tuned in and missed out what's going on, I talked about R2-D2 actor Kenny Baker. He unfortunately passed away this last weekend. The parking structure that we're getting for Disneyland, the stuff happening with the islands or rivers of America, and just random stuff. And really, oh, and I also announced that I'll be doing a weekly live stream going from 8 to like 9:30. For this one, I'm going to go until like 9 because you know, as you can probably guess from my voice, it's not doing so great. So unfortunately, I want to make sure my voice is okay for tomorrow. Plus, I'll be out tomorrow for most of the day, so or at least a part of the day. But yeah, hopefully when I start up classes, I'll still be able to do a semi-weekly live stream because I will not be able to do anything on Mondays or Tuesdays. So it was good. My weekend was okay. Got to do some things, you know, outside of the house on Saturday. Did some things here. Sunday was okay. You know, it was just busy doing the different things and got sick over the weekend, as you can probably guess. But yeah, Crashlets. I don't even know what that even is. Is that a cartoon series? It is. Look it up. Oh, my headphones aren't on, so it's not my computer because I have the volume turned off. You're watching something else. I got you. Okay, it's not a cartoon series. What am I doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do Chewbacca. Oh yes, yeah, I'm definitely using that a lot. Yes, I got my packs right here. So yeah, definitely using the BB-8 and so. In fact, I'm actually gonna pull this one out because I'm using a piece of paper towel right now. It's kind of hurting my nose at the moment. Sorry, BB-8. So you guys have any other questions you'd like to ask me? Oh, that's an interesting question. If offered the chance, would I be a cast member at Disney, or do you think working there would ruin the magic? Well, here's the thing. If I was a Disney cast member, I probably wouldn't be doing this, to be quite honest with you, because I probably would say something that I'm not supposed to, and I get fired right away. But if I was a cast member, that would be pretty awesome. There are some jobs there that I would love to be able to do. That monorail, I mean, driving the monorail, man, that looks like a dream job because that looks fun. But I think would it really ruin the magic for me? Or would it ruin the magic, like in terms of if it was for you two? Absolutely, I think it would definitely ruin the magic. But I mean, for me personally, I don't think it would ruin it, but just make it more fun that way. Because here I am working at this place where, you know, you're getting to not only have fun for yourself, but you're also making it entertaining for others as well. Because if you notice that a lot of cast members, they go into their own little characters, and they can also do something different that, you know, some characters might not do. If you watch, like, there's some photos where cast members, if they're cleaning up a certain portion of the street, they will actually draw a character of some sort on the floor or on the ground somewhere. Like, I've seen Donald Duck, I saw Olaf, Mickey Mouse. It's really crazy. So yeah, $700. Oh, your Legos cost around 700. Wow, that's a lot. Um, so that's my get. That's what I mean, if I was to be hired as a cast member, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if actually working on excuse me. I don't think, like, again, what I'm trying to say is that um, if I wanted to work there, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, because all my time would be focused on my job, and I would have to move away from here, first of all, because you have to be more local than, say, you know, living right there next to Disneyland, because I live like an hour's drive away from Disneyland. So, um, anyways, hey Heidi, how's it going? Hey kids, how's it going? um, if I was a cast member, gosh, I don't know. Like I said, I would love to be able to take people on a cruise on the monorail. That's one of my dream jobs. One of them used to be the Disneyland Railroad, but I don't know if I can actually do that. I would love to be trained to do be a monorail pilot. That's what I would want to do, because I have that voice. You know, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disneyland monorail. In just a few minutes, we'll be arriving at the Tomorrowland station. You know, that sort of thing. So I would also like to be able to work on some of these other attractions that, you know, just being at Disneyland, if you were a cast member, is, you know, looks interesting. And I just thought of the phrase that they say in the Haunted Mansion: please drag your bodies through the dead center of the floor. You know, Maynard does a better one than I do. You guys don't know who Maynard is. You guys got to check him out. I actually did a video of him where he was in the Tiki Room. He's a well-known, so, so yeah. Hey, no language, please. Anyways, so I'm trying to think of what else I can do in terms of a cast member. Yeah, I know, he's saying bad stuff. Hey, Drifting Gamer, would you mind leaving the chat, please? Thank you very much. I would appreciate that. We do have a younger audience in here. Anyways, so that is what I wanted to do as like a Disney cast member, and you know, that's what I'm thinking of. So, anyways, give me one quick second here, guys. I'm taking care of something right now. That I need to take care of right now. Where did my live chat go? I just completely lost it. Yeah, having that kind of language on my live chat is absolutely not appropriate. So I hope I am taking care of that situation right now. So anyways, oh, so you'd be working at the Big Thunder, huh? Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? That's okay. So you have the voice? Really? Cool. All right. I hope I can fix this. Well, you know what my all-time favorite attraction is, right? It is the Disneyland Railroad. By the way, I just want to apologize for that. This person that came onto the stream, I do not absolutely appreciate what that guy was saying. I have no idea where he came from. And that kind of language is very disrespectful. He's obviously not very mature, whoever this person is. And whoever this guy is, I'm hoping that this problem has been eliminated. I mean, one other second, you guys. So anyways, do I know any cast members? I actually do. I actually do know a couple. I do know a couple of cast members. A couple of them are actually friends of mine on Facebook. My cousin almost became a cast member one time, but can't really say a whole lot about that. I know I missed the train announcement too. I'm pretty sure they're going to want to. I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is that once. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is that once they open up Star Wars Land, or during the construction period of Star Wars Land, they're going to probably going to redo the whole announcement for the railroad. You know, as you're going along on the train. Sorry, I'm writing something here. I hope I did. Yeah. So I hope I got rid of this guy. We'll see. By the way, if anybody comes onto my channel, this is me being very serious, okay? If anybody decides to do something like that on my channel, I will permanently block you and even report your channel. How does that sound? This is me being very serious. I will not tolerate that kind of behavior. You don't know me from Adam, first of all, so don't even try me. Because you won't like this guy dealing with you, okay? I already did it, so don't worry about it. He's gone. So if anybody tries to play that stuff with me, you play with the bull, you're going to get the horns and a lot more. You're going to get a lot more trouble when something like that happens. and I'm not gonna play easy, okay? So there we go. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I will not tolerate that kind of behavior or language on my channel. So if any of you guys see that stuff on my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you either block that person or report them to YouTube, because that's the only way to get rid of those people off of this community. So yeah. So don't worry. All right, so back to what I was saying. And people think I'm messing around. They're asking for it. So anyways, so let's see. What was the first Disneyland experience? My first Disneyland experience was, well, let's see here. I mean, I don't really remember it that much. Don't worry, I already did. My first experience was a bit, like I said, it wasn't quite as, I can't really remember it that much because I was so young at that time. And there was like maybe, I have some vague memories in terms of what's going on. And the only things I can actually remember would be things that my dad recorded off of the video camera. And let's see what else. And just from family photos. Favorite place to eat at mealtime in Disneyland? It's a good question. There are other places that I can think of that I think would be very, very interesting to check out. I always guess maybe the Flo's VA Cafe. Obviously, Big Thunder Ranch is obviously one that I don't really, is not really there anymore. What's another one? Well, Red Rocket's Pizza Port's okay. And let's see what else. I would think, well, Paradise Garden Grill is a good one too. And if I had to choose like a restaurant from Disney California Adventure, Disneyland, and from downtown Disney, it would have to be in downtown Disney. It was Rainforest Cafe, but I would have to say it's at the Earl Sandwich. Disney California Adventure, you can tell them obviously ignore your comments, so you can just go and leave. Bye. Disney California Adventure would have to be Paradise Garden Grill. If it was a different restaurant in Disneyland, it would have to be, you know what? The Harbor Galley. I like the Harbor Galley because it's basically a good one because they have seafood there and I like seafood. And that is a good restaurant too. So I have to say that if I had to rank top 5 from Disneyland, Hungry Bear Restaurant's #1. Will I go to the Lego store? I was already at the Lego store. And you'll see it in my my trip to Disney when I upload the Downtown Disney videos. And let's see what else. Oh, so I was talking about the Disneyland restaurants. Okay, so from Disneyland, Hungry Bear Restaurant, Harbor Galley, you know, the Plaza Inn's also very good too. So that's probably 3rd because I actually did an episode there. So I'll probably be uploading another video there. Not probably, I will be uploading a video. And Red Rocket's Pizza Port. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about this one. The refreshment corner. where I uploaded my first. That's where I recorded my first episode of Mealtime in Disneyland, which is, you know, crazy to think about it, because, you know, that's where it all started from, the refreshment corner at Disneyland. And, you know, originally, I don't think, when I first recorded that video, I didn't really remember what I was going to call it originally, because it didn't have a title at that time. So if you watch that video, it isn't mentioned in the video what the video is called, because I never really knew what the video was going to be called originally, the title of the series. So it wasn't until like a month or so after I recorded that video that that I decided that I was going to call it Mealtime at Disneyland. And it took me a while to figure out that title. That was like my first step into trying other items out at Disneyland, and then moving on to Disney, California Adventure, and Downtown Disney. So yes, the mac and cheese hot dog, that's cool. Yeah, the root beer floats, those are, I don't think I've had the root beer. Well, did I? No, I think I did. It might not have been recorded. It's okay. I'm sorry about that too. It's not my fault, guys. I apologize for that. I don't know where that guy came from. I already reported him, so don't worry. He's already taken care of. I hope YouTube gets back to me at some point. Anyways, so let me think. In Downtown Disney, I've only been to like 2 restaurants, and let's see. So I have to rank Earl Sandwich first, then Rainforest Cafe. That's how I would do it. So anyways, am I fazed by this guy? No. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Completely ignored his last comments. To be honest with you, I haven't seen the Paint the Night Parade. I have seen the Electrical Parade, but I haven't seen the Paint the Night Parade, so I don't know which is better. I've been meaning to watch. I've been meaning to watch the parade when I've been there to Disneyland, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to see it like in person. So I may have to watch it, because I don't know if I'll be able to watch it when I go there on the 23rd. Or is that right? 23rd? Yeah. So I'll have to watch the videos to find out what exactly is going on with the actual parade. I've seen like clips and pictures from the Paint the Night Parade. Not it's not like the full parade, so I have to see a video about it. Today was your first day in 4th grade? Awesome. I don't start school till the 29th. Let's see what else. Yeah, Night Parade, then I'll compare it to the Electrical Parade. And the Electrical Parade I'm talking about is the one that was before they revised it, so that the Tinkerbell float is in the front instead of the Blue Fairy float. I hear it is amazing, and I don't know if I'll be able to watch it, because I usually leave during the afternoon. So, because I have to, you know, worry about the traffic as I'm coming home, because I drive an older car. So yeah. So anyways, I'm trying to think of something else. And so as all of you know, the Electrical Parade is coming back to Disneyland, which is awesome, because it is going to be not replacing Paint the Night Parade, but it's going to be basically it's going to be here for a limited time. And as of right now, I don't actually know when or how long it's going to be here at Disneyland. And it leaves on October 9th. It's then going to be coming over here to Disneyland, and it's going to be here for a limited time. I remember when it was actually at Disney California Adventure, and it is basically it was basically before they revised it. It was back in 2001, I think it was, and it was a lot of fun. If you guys never got a chance to see the original Electrical Parade, that was quite an experience to check out. And as of right now, during the last 16 years, it's been over in the Magic Kingdom over at Walt Disney World. And they've been experiencing that for a very long time. So now I think it's the best time to actually bring it back because they're taking away the Paint the Night Parade. Well, here's the thing. They're not really taking away the Paint the Night Parade. They're actually they're putting it backstage so that way when the Electrical Parade is gone, they can bring that back. Because apparently, from what I've read, and also from what I've heard from Disney, is that they are actually bringing the Paint the Night Parade later on in the future. They're going to be bringing it back for maybe a limited time, and that'll actually be pretty cool because, you know, for those of us who have never actually seen Paint the Night Parade, we'll also be able to experience it later on down the road. And I would like to be able to see it in person, but I just don't know if, you know, if it's really going to be interesting. You know, if you don't like Disney, then, you know, stop watching, okay? That's your opinion, all right? And let me just be serious here. They've done a lot of really amazing things with charities, with hospitals, and all sorts of events that you probably don't even know about, so sorry. So anyways, what else? Let's see here. So right now, I'm going to finish up the live chat because, like I said earlier, I'm going to basically end the chat at 9, and basically because it's it's been really bad this last hour or so. So I'm going to take off. And again, thank you all so much for checking out the live chat. Once again, it's going to be around for probably, let's see, for the next 2 weeks, I'll be doing the live stream. But then on Mondays and Tuesdays, it's going to be from 8 to 9, maybe 9:30 on Wednesdays through Friday, because I will be doing classes at that time. And yeah, so I will be back tomorrow, same time, same bat time, same bat channel. And do me a favor, report this guy, please. And by the way, Drifting Gamer, you only have 10 subscribers. I got 949. Who has the bigger army, by the way? Thank you guys so much, and hopefully you won't have to deal with this again. And I apologize for any the language, basically. This isn't my fault. I have no idea where this guy came from. And I reported him to YouTube, so hopefully we'll get this guy off the internet. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and this is what I planned originally. And, yep. All right, so I got to rest my voice now, so thank you so much for watching. I hope your day was a magical one. And that's awesome. Thank you. Good night. And lights out.